5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. The Learned Counsel for the State, on the other hand, has filed a reply dated 7/11/2023, and the same is taken on record. See contents that the complainant Inspector Parabjot Singh had registered an FIR number 88 dated 6/9/2022 under sections 61/1/14 of the Excise Act, Police Station Fatehgarh Churian, against the petitioner, and it was in that context that the petitioner had threatened the complainant with dire consequences in case the complainant chose to depose against the petitioner. The petitioner was a habitual offender, as was apparent from four other cases registered against him. On an earlier occasion, he had threatened Manjeet Singh Kanungo, regarding which an application had been moved by Manjeet Singh, though the matter had been settled later on. As the offence was prima facie established and the investigation was to be taken to its logical conclusion, the petitioner was not entitled to the grant of anticipatory bail. Stanza. The Learned Counsel for the complainant, on the other hand, contends that the investigation conducted so far has prima facie established the offence in question. The conduct of the petitioner is also not above board. Despite four other cases pending against him, he had stated in para 13 of the petitioner that there was no other FIR registered against him. As the allegations against the petitioner were grave and the investigation was to be taken to its logical conclusion, and the petitioner was not entitled to the concession of the anticipatory bail. It may be true, as pointed out by Learned Counsel appearing for respondent number 1, that charge sheet has already been filed. It would be unfair to presume on our part that the investigating officer does not require respondent number 1 for custodial interrogation for the purpose of further investigation. B. That as it may, even assuming it is a case where respondent number 1 is not required for custodial interrogation, we are satisfied that the High Court ought not to have granted discretionary relief of anticipatory bail. Stanza. We are dealing with a matter wherein the original complainant appellant herein has come before this court praying that the anticipatory bail was granted by the High Court to the accused should be cancelled. To put it in other words, the complainant says that the High Court wrongly exercised its discretion while granting anticipatory bail to the accused is a very serious crime like POSCO, and therefore, the order passed by the High Court granting anticipatory bail to the accused should be quashed and set aside. In many anticipatory bail matters, we have noticed one common argument being canvassed, that no custodial interrogation is required and therefore anticipatory bail may be granted. Stanza. There may be many cases in which the custodial interrogation of the accused may not be required, but that does not mean that the prima facie case against the accused should be ignored or overlooked, and he should be granted anticipatory bail. The first and foremost thing that the court hearing an anticipatory bail application should consider is the prima facie case put up against the accused. Thereafter, the nature of the offence should be looked into along with the severity of the punishment. Custodial interrogation can be one of the grounds for declining custodial interrogation. However, even if custodial interrogation is not required for necessitated by itself cannot be a ground to grant anticipated